So not until we get to element number 4 in terms of quantity in mineral matter in the soil do we even hit a plant nutrient. And that comprises approximately 5% of the weight of the mineral matter in the soil is iron. Others in this top 8, calcium 3.6%, sodium 2.8%, potassium 2.6%, magnesium 2.1%, and all others fit into this 1.5% that's a remainder to come up to 100% total percentage by weight of elements in the mineral matter in the soil. So if we look at these top 8, iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium, we have 4 of the top 8 which are essential plant nutrients. Granted, oxygen is an essential plant nutrient, but not the oxygen which comprises the mineral matter in the soil. The oxygen utilized by plants for growth and development is taken in as a part of the carbon dioxide molecule in the process of photosynthesis. So we're talking about 2 different chemical forms of oxygen. So what do I hope that you take away from this particular chart? I would like you to know that oxygen comprises almost half of the weight of the mineral matter in the soil. Between oxygen, silicon, and aluminum, we're in excess of almost 80% of the total weight of mineral matter in the soil. The first 3 most abundant elements are not utilized by plants for growth or they do not come from the mineral matter in the soil. And that we have iron, calcium, potassium, and magnesium being 4 elements that are found in appreciable quantity in mineral matter that are indeed essential plant nutrients. The one that I haven't specifically talked about here is sodium. We do see a lot of sodium in minerals in the soil. Sodium is not an essential plant nutrient. So plants don't need sodium for growth and development. And indeed, if we get too high of a content of sodium in the soil, then we end up with the soil with a very high pH, one that we refer to as being an alkaline type of soil. And of course, plants don't grow well if the sodium content is too high, causing that pH to be up well above the neutral range. Now that we've taken a look at the basic composition of the minerals in the soil from a chemical standpoint, we know that the minerals are comprised primarily of oxygen, forming a basic framework structure. Inside of that, we have major cations, silicon and aluminum, and we have some other cations fitting in also in that structure. Obviously, if we look at potassium, sodium, magnesium, and calcium, these are all cations, positively charged ions, which can be and are included within the mineral structure to help hold these oxygen ions together.